Greetings, Dragon Warriors. Dragon Tempest here. The fires are lit, the scales are shining, and I'm proud to announce that the Paragon of Dragons has officially landed on Amazon Kindle. If you crave epic dragons, rising legends, and fire-forged heroes, this is the tale for you. So keep your tankards high, eat hearty, spread your wings, and let's soar off into the sunset.
After our escape, we put as much distance as possible between ourselves and Velkenvelv. As we traveled through the caverns of the Underdark, we discussed with our companions which path to take. Young Stool wished to return to his home in the Neverlight Grove. Zareth agreed, offering to guide us through much of the Underdark. According to him, it was the furthest destination, nearly a month's journey from where we were. Still, I couldn't help but find it strange that he was so eager to go there. Jimjar mentioned that Blingithin Stone was also about a month's journey away, and that we might find a way back to the surface from there. However, he did warn that the city had been attacked by the Drow more than once, meaning there was a real chance we could encounter them again. Topsy and Turvy were not keen on the idea of going there, given how poorly the people of the city had treated them in times past. Trushar admitted he wasn't familiar with many parts of the Underdark, but if we could get him close to Slubaladop and the Dark Lake, he could guide us from there. He believed we might even secure a boat from the village, allowing us to travel by water to shorten our journey. Zareth added that Slubaladop was the closest destination, roughly a 10-day away. Eldeth admitted she had little knowledge of the Underdark, while Bubido suggested Grekelstuk, the Dwegar city, as his preferred destination, as it was once his home. After some discussion, we put it to a vote on where to go. Slubaladop received the most support. It was only a 10-day away, while the other options were nearly a month to a month's away journey. The possibility of securing a boat there was an added advantage. We began our pace quickly to stay ahead of the Drow patrols and pursuers who would now be aware of our escape from Velkenvelv. By the fourth day of travel through the Underdark caverns, we slowed down to forage for food and water. Garrick and Ashar led the effort. Ashar discovered a pale crawler lizard, while Garrick located a Delver's Delight fungal bloom. According to Ashar, the bloom could yield up to 10 pounds of food once it fully matures in a few days. Durndal climbed a stalagmite to retrieve some stone vine fruit that Garrick had discovered, and we thanked him kindly for his assistance. On the fifth day of our escape, we entered a more barren region of the Underdark. With our food supplies running low, we attempted to forage in the area. Ashar found some moss, snails, but unfortunately it was not enough to feed everyone. Lady Lex chose to skip eating so the others could take her share. A few days later, we came upon a narrow passage. As we traveled through it, a sudden tremor triggered a cave-in. Several of us sustained minor injuries. though for some reason, Topsy and Turvy escaped unharmed. Zareth, however, was knocked unconscious. For some time, we were trapped in complete darkness. I summoned my mace with magic, its light illuminating the tunnel like a torch. Though Ashar warned me that the brightness was difficult for her vision and asked me to be cautious and tell her next time. She also casted dancing lights to guide us as well. Another tremor struck shortly after, opening a side passage. We moved toward it. Verben and Stool went ahead of us, for they discovered water. But their scouring proved dangerous. They came face to face with a gray ooze. Verben called back, warning us of a strange sight ahead. A skeleton suspended in mid-air. To protect them, I cast my spell, Scarlett's Dagger, striking the gray ooze and dispersing the creature. We thought we could finally take a brief rest, until we heard a voice coming from the direction of the floating skeleton. We quickly realized the voice was not coming from the remains, but from what was containing them, a gelatinous cube. It called itself Blabaghoul. At least he seems friendly.
And thank you for watching the latest video on the channel, my fellow Dragon Warriors. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notifications for the newest releases when they come out. And always remember, my fellow Dragon Warriors, to keep your tankards high and to eat hearty. Farewell.